Going to fight for their lives. They want access to unapproved but promising treatments for ALS as soon as possible. Tonight, 7 investigates. Here's Hank Philippi Ryan.
It was the happiest of days for this Peabody family.
My little sister is growing up and marrying Ken today.
Mike gave a speech at his sister Alexandra's wedding 2 years ago. Mike's sister Stephanie spoke too.
You guys are awesome together.
But so much has changed since then. This is Mike now, 1 year into his battle with ALS.
ALS is unimaginable. It strips you of basic things, basic functions.
Stephanie is also fighting ALS. Today, she can only speak through a device on her phone.
I started with slurred speech.
She needs a feeding tube, a wheelchair, and 24-hour care.
I cannot dress myself, bathe myself, or be left alone.
The siblings have a hereditary form of ALS that's devastating their family. Mike and his wife have 3 kids. She's worried their time together is ticking away.
What hurts my heart is I don't know how much longer we're gonna have them, and my children aren't gonna see them. How truly wonderful their father is. And it's a struggle. It's such a struggle. And I can't imagine a life without him.
ALS weakens muscles and destroys physical function, and it moves quickly. The average time from diagnosis to death is 2 to 5 years.
Your mind stays sharp, but the rest of you deteriorates.
Your body's a prison.
Right now, there is no cure, but there are promising unapproved treatments, including a medication made right here in Cambridge by Elks Pharmaceuticals.
We want to make sure that promising treatments get to patients as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Just last month, 2 major ALS advocacy groups sent this letter to the FDA. It asks regulators and the Cambridge company to make its treatment available to patients as soon as possible.
The stakes couldn't be higher for these families.
Many ALS patients want to try that treatment and others before the FDA gives final approval.
This is why we're fighting.
Well, the FDA might say, we have to make sure it doesn't harm you.
We would assume whatever risk would be involved.
ALS advocates say when COVID hit, Operation Warp Speed showed how quickly drug companies and the government can work together to expedite treatments.
Why not have an Operation Warp Speed for ALS?
Right now with ALS, there's no alternative. There's no alternative. So let us have a chance.
The FDA tells us it is committed to expediting treatments for ALS, but that it must make sure the medications are safe and effective. There are bills in Congress right now calling for greater access to unapproved therapies. That 7 investigates. I'm Hank Philippi Ryan.
Coming up here on 7 News at 9.